final season of Harlem finally arrived, and we began by catching up with Ian and Camille. Although they chose not to officially be together, they obviously decided to keep their friends with benefits situation going. We get a montage of them enjoying each other, and I must say I wasn't ready to get a glimpse of Tyler Lepley's ass. Damn, that man is just gorgeous to me. Anyway, in this final season, we see our four friends continue their quest to balance chasing their career goals and establishing meaningful romantic relationships, while also nurturing their friendships with each other. Angie makes a tough decision and decides to split from her fiance after discovering he's a little needy and basically wants her to be more of a housewife instead of pursuing her dreams while also loving him. I was a bit disappointed about how this storyline turned out because I really wanted Angie to get married to this man, pursue her dreams, and live happily ever after. I hate that it's always one or the other when you have people in real life that are successful in their careers and love life. We're the generation of work-life balance. I feel the trope of having to choose between your career and love life is a bit dated and should be left in the 99-2000s with Gen X. One thing I will always give this show credit for is the inclusion of the LGBTQIA+ character, Ty. Unlike Insecure, that solely focused on the lives of four heterosexual women, which is fine because I still love that show, Harlem decided to mix things up and made one of the characters a lesbian, and I'm so grateful for it. In this season, we see Ty take a break from her fuckboy ways and decided to just focus on herself and work. However, she ends up meeting an ambitious career woman played by the beautiful Gail Bean, who also played Rashida in Insecure. She and Ty had immediate chemistry and eventually began dating. All seemed to be going well until Ty slipped back into her old ways, got nervous about things getting too serious, and Ava calmly calling her out on some of her mess. She stood up Ava and her mother during a planned dinner date. This causes Ava to fall back from Ty. But they eventually get back together because Ty met up with Ava's mother, convinced her to insist Ava give her another chance. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Ty may have gotten cold feet, but it's clear she has plenty to work on. I'm wishing the best for her and Ava, but because this show is ending after only 3 seasons, I guess the audience must assume this relationship will be successful for both parties. Quinn ends up styling an athlete played by Kofi Sabo and gains new customers due to the exposure. He expresses interest in her and they begin to hit it off quite nicely. However, as the months went on, she discovers he's also seeing someone else. Oh, Quinn, this would happen to her. There's always a catch to the men she seems to attract. She confronts him and he confesses that he's polyamorous and pleads for her to be open to the idea of sharing him because he has deep feelings for her. Quinn discusses this with her girls and reluctantly continues seeing this gentleman. However, she meets the other girlfriend and realizes this isn't for her after she brings up getting tested for STIs because they don't use protection. Quinn got out of there so fast, it was hilarious. I guess she thought she could handle it until the other woman was in her presence. After planning a baby shower for Camille, she considers giving up on finding a suitable partner at the moment and is considering focusing on becoming a single mom. I think Quinn is doing the right thing by continuing to focus on herself. I understand she's entering the age bracket where a pregnancy can be risky, so she may want to pursue parenthood alone. However, she ends up running into the woman she dated last season at a sperm donor event. So I wonder if they'll become an item again, or will they support each other in their journeys to motherhood. Lastly, Camille ends up getting pregnant by Ian after explaining to him she didn't want children. She drops the bomb on him after he begins a new relationship with a mutual friend of theirs, but he vows to support her any way he can. As the months go by and Camille gets closer to her due date, she and Ian begins to get close to one another again. So close that he sets up a crib for her one night and kisses her, totally forgetting he has a girlfriend at home. Noticing how much time he spends with Camille, his girlfriend confronts him on the love he still has for Camille. She breaks up with him so he can be with Camille, since it's clear where his heart lies. I love this because although we didn't learn too much about this character, she clearly has enough respect for herself to recognize red flags and not staying in a relationship that isn't ideal for her. This allows Ian to freely go and be with Camille so they can be a family. I saw this coming because Ian and Camille on again and off again relationship has been so chaotic throughout the years. But sometimes that familiar chaos can be comforting. Plus, Ian got what he wanted. Camille decided to keep and have his baby. Of course they were going to end up together. To be honest, I always thought they were perfect for each other, so I totally support this. We end the season of a slow-mo shot about girls walking the streets of Harlem, seemingly happy with the decisions they've made in their lives. This final season felt a bit rushed. I really wish this show would have gotten one more season, but I guess it wasn't bringing in enough viewers. If this show had to end with season 3, I think it should have gotten at least 10 episodes instead of the 6 we got for this final season. 6 episodes just wasn't enough to effectively end the audience's journey with these characters. A few of the storylines were rushed, and it felt like we were just speeding through time. However, I still enjoy the show, and I'm going to rate this final season a B-. If you like this review, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.